Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Newcastle United Career Mode Season 3. We are now out of the the transfer window at the beginning of the season. So really, we're underway. We are just pushing on and beginning our season. We had a reasonably good start. I mean, if we had won all three of our games, it would have been a perfect start. But because of that 3-3 draw against Liverpool, where we were up by 2 goals at one point, it feels a bit disappointing. But regardless, we got the win against Stoke, we got the win against Burnley, and a big one at that too. Now we push on into September. We have 5 games to play, and I've really got to focus on the cup competitions. I know that I want to do well in the Premier League, but it's just been a disgrace, my cup competitions. I've got to correct it, but still. Southampton away. Our first Champions League group game is against Spartak Moscow. We've got Watford, we've got West Bromwich Albion in the Carabao Cup, and then we have Swansea City away as well. Now, I'm definitely going to be playing the Champions League game, and I'm definitely going to be playing the Carabao Cup game because I cannot get knocked out straight away again in another cup competition. It cannot happen. So I'll probably look to play the Southampton game and then maybe simulate Watford and Swansea to be safe. But just moving ahead to see who the other teams in our group are, FC Porto, and then of course Atletico Madrid, which means at some point we're going to be playing at the Wanda Metropolitano. So let's get advancing then. Let's get to our first game against Southampton, get it out the way, and then we can get excited and see Newcastle playing their first Champions League game in God knows how long. Sam Phillips wants to get promoted, so again, anytime a youth player wants out, I will promote them straight away. So I just promoted Sam Phillips. It looks like Gregorio So I just promoted Sam Phillips, and Gregorio Cuesta, whatever it is, he's turned 18, so we promote him up as well. Aiden Cook now too wants to go as well, so terrific stuff. All right, we'll promote him up as well. And again, a few more training drills, the same drills that we're going to go with for, I would imagine, the next few months or so. Maybe when we get Patrick Wilson, our goalkeeper, up to an 80 or something like that, I might chill, I might relax and swap up some drills a bit. But Smith or Alana's going to keep getting drills. Under and Oberlin, I'm going to keep giving drills too. And the way that Oberlin's going as well, he might end up becoming a really high overall. I might have to start him over Mitro pretty soon. Don't get me wrong, I mean, Mitro does the job brilliantly. He actually has gone up to 81 in overall just automatically, but I have had to rotate the team pretty heavily for the Southampton game since only a few days after this, we play that Champions League game, and I want to have a relatively fresh side for that. So some changes like Lejeune in, Dummett in, Gonzalez, of course, Javier Gonzalez is going to get a start, Zambo Anguissa starting as well, and Oberlin up top. We'll give him his game and see if with these new drills that he's been getting and rocking up his overall a little bit, if he's improved as a player and if I can notice it. We are currently on top of the Premier League table, but we share our 7 points after 3 games with 5 other teams. I think Chelsea's up there, Spurs, some other sides. I think I saw West Ham that are on 7 points too. So really, we're on top, but it's way too early to tell. You really shouldn't be looking at the table at all after the first, 5, 6, maybe even 10 games. But with a slightly rotated team, we're still hoping to take care of business regardless. Damn, good play. But the ball is... Oh my God, it's hit the post. I tried to clear the ball. I was spamming the button. No one at all was able to find a way to get rid of it. Oh! Referee! No way. I thought that was going to be a card for sure. I'm not having that. That's fucking bullshit. I think it's because the ball was bobbling. That's what's got me in the end. If it was on the deck, I might have had a chance of getting it. And with Shelby off, Jamal Lascelles is the one that takes it. You know what? Let's lay this off. Touch, bang, under, saved by Forster. Oberlin, won it back. Is he going to stick up with us? I'm going to have to hit this first time. I know I will. Now, come on, Forster. You're doing a bit too much right now. Honestly. You're not getting paid enough. Whatever Southampton are paying you, it's clearly not enough. I thought that was a really good effort. That would have been a great goal.
The referee has indicated there would be a...
Woohoo! Finally! What a bizarre celebration. I don't think I've ever woohooed a goal, but I think it just sort of came out of nowhere. And Dimitri Oberlin, he said he wanted to start this game, and I've given him the chance, and he's rewarded me with the goal. However, let's be honest, this is Sabitzer's goal. Great pressure to bump him off the ball, got the cross into Oberlin, and even though the goalkeeper is right in his way, he finds a way to get it by him. I think he just hit it too early. The goalkeeper couldn't react to it in time, and geez, he nearly picked that one off again. Sengasunda gets tired very, very quickly. So I have got Jacob Murphy on the right-hand side. Now, fun fact, we just sold him outside of the transfer window. So he's going to go in January, but I'll get the most out of him now anyway, while I can. And who else am I going to take off? I might go with Marcel Sabitzer, and we'll put on Aouar or Marino. We'll put on Marino as well. Yes, we've got 2 centre defensive mids. I guess we're just trying to shore up the game down a man, of course. It would make sense. And I think later on, I might look to take off either maybe Yedlin or Lascelles or someone. We'll see. But I've got to keep my starting 11 as fresh as possible. Has he got a bit of pace about him? Cruyff turn. Didn't see much. Back post now. Or maybe not. Maybe Dummett instead. Good work, Marino. Low cross. Oh, it won't get past Forster. If it had, it would have been 2. We can keep this going. Come on. There we go. There's one pass. Anguissa. Right hand side again. This is looking a bit better. I thought for a second he nearly let it get away from him. But Jacob Murphy hitting the back of the net with a rare goal and a rare appearance off the bench. Have I made a mistake in selling him? He will be going in January. Look, when I made this pass, I thought he was going to take a touch. Instead, what was that? I don't know. But in the end, it still works. So let's not question it. Nice to see Murphy getting a goal for Newcastle. That could be the first goal I've scored with him all career long. But yeah, I'm feeling good now. Hell, we've still got over 20 minutes left to go, but I want to make that change. I want to put Mbemba in and rest Lascelles for the rest of the game. And I'm now going to go 20 minutes without any more subs. If anyone has to come off, I might be in some serious trouble. I am taking the risk, thinking of that Champions League game, which I want to get off to a good start in. Look at that left-hand side. It's gaping. Could just take a touch and go for it with Dummett. Why not? Paul Dummett to put some icing on the cake. Oh, wow. Number 3 gets the 3rd goal of the game. Paul Dummett, another rare goal. But when you leave that entire side of the pitch open and you don't even bother to close him down, or you take way too long, you've got to let him go for it. This guy can score goals. He's done it before, and he's done it just then. There we go then. We got a 45th minute goal in this game, and now a 90th minute goal in this game, and now we've ended the game. 3-0 win, and we've done it with a bit of a rotated team, with very early substitutions, down a man for the majority of it. We are, honestly, a scary team on our day. Paul Dummett with a little bit of redemption after recent games I've played with him, and he's just pissed me off. He gets a goal toward the end, in garbage time when the game's already over, but at least he improves our goal difference a little bit. I mean, maybe not super willing to completely overlook all the mishaps he's had in the last few games, though, but it's okay. We'll squeeze a little bit of training in. Hopefully Shane Smith will go up by another overall as well. Not quite, although Orellana gets very close to a 68. So only a few days after playing the game against Southampton, we go away again, this time to Russia, Spartak Moscow. And take a look at this. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that rotation. Almost every single one of my starting 11 players is fit and ready to go. Almost 100%, you know. Lascelles and Yedlin, they're a little tired, but we will make do just fine. Come on, boys. I mean, look, we had Shelby, yes, he got sent off. Maybe that was a tactical red card. Who knows? But he played the game. I think Under played the game. Sabitzer as well. And Strakosha, obviously, too. Like, I'm very happy with my rotation there, just quietly. But, all right, then. Now that we've got a fully fit starting 11 and a very fresh starting 11, I've got to go out and take care of business now, don't I? This is the moment we've all been waiting for. It took 3 seasons, but we are in the Champions League. Technically the Champions Cup. It'll be the Champions League next year, don't worry. But Spartak Moscow are our opponents. I'm looking for names. Anyone I recognise? Fernando, yes. Dalbert, yes. Bruma. A few other players as well. Luis Adriano up forward as well. Oof. That looked like a bit of an awkward and interesting challenge, and that's actually left one of their players on the ground. I mean, this sounds terrible, but can I make the most out of that? Chance here for Mitrovic. He hits the post. That might have been deflected too, and now we will call it back. And an early substitution is going to need to be made for Spartak Moscow. Oh, another one. I'm letting fly from distance now with both Ramsey and Shelby, but not quite being able to get there. And can the counter-attack result in anything? It might do, you know. It absolutely could. Oh, I was actually trying to go to Mitrovic there. Carrasco can see a chance. Absolutely. Oh, great save. Ramsey's getting chances in this game, but has not been able to put away anything. Can he make the tackle here? Yes, we win it back. Mitrovic gets a chance. Will this goalkeeper fuck off? Every chance I put on target, he's saving. Can this goalkeeper die in a fire? Like, honestly, give me a break. Man, they've got another player down, although he just hopped straight back up immediately. It's a goddamn miracle. Ah, come on. We'll get there. Or maybe now. Mitro. Can he get it? Ramsey blocked. Get this fucking team is just defending for their lives at the moment. I checked the stats. I took double-digit shots. I've still not scored. What a tackle. What a pass. The fake shot. Oh, fucking hell. There's always one thing that we can't get right in the move that will always ruin it. Oh, dropped the defender there nicely. Could I get it back to him, maybe? Cross back post, maybe. Header by Davies, maybe. Oh, it's happened finally. I have been working. I've never worked as hard in my life, honestly. I never knew what work is until I fucking played this goddamn game. It's finally happened. Cross at the back post, the header, and even that was pretty close to the goalkeeper. How about the attempted clearance from Dalbert, though? Someone go to him, please. What a save, Strakosha. He's had barely anything to do in this game, but when he's been called upon, he has delivered. Header. Oh, he couldn't win that one, and that could be deadly. Could be really, really bad. Can someone please go to him? It's up the middle. I might even... Oh my God, he's fired that wide. That was such a powerful hit. And I tried the whole fucking time to get in front of him, and I couldn't. He just kept shielding me. Missed that slide tackle. Oh my God, he's on. No. Oh, Strakosha! The slide tackle. It's unorthodox, but he's done enough, and it's a corner. Man, I'm nearly throwing it away with these fucking counterattacks. 3 minutes of stoppage time. I've got the bus parked, you know. I am just happy with the one goal for this game. I'd hate for there to be a second. I'd hate for there to be a second right now. Please, for the love of God. Here comes the cross. Clear it away. Clear it away. Oh, God. Let's see this. I feel like I'm trying to stay in front. Who is that? Who the fuck is that? Oh my God, it's Anguissa. I feel like that's inexcusable. Like, he's right in front of him. How doesn't he win the header? And if he doesn't win the header, how doesn't he at least block his effort? He's right on him. And yet he still delivers a peach of a header into the bottom right-hand corner. And now from park to bus to all out attack, although I wouldn't be surprised if we got any time at all. Just going to go around the outside. Knock it forward for him. Mitro. Yeah, just picked it off him. How didn't we win? How didn't we win that game? Just snatched away again at the last second. Anguissa. Ah, well, it's only the first game of the Champions League. I didn't even get it. I didn't even double check the stats, but I don't even want to look at them, you know? I don't want to make myself any more upset. Well, now comes another game, a home game against Watford in the Premier League. We're simming this one because, of course, I'm going to play the Carabao Cup game against West Brom, and it's another 2-1 win. Yeah, they're very popular. Carrasco, by the way, scores, even though it's not me that scores it with him, he gets his first goal in a Newcastle shirt. Okay, but I need to focus again, because this next game coming up is almost as big as a Champions League group game, in my opinion. Like, it's just as big as the Champions League for me. It's the third round of the Carabao Cup. I'm not getting knocked out again. I'm not getting straight away knocked out. It can't fucking happen. I still want to rotate for the Cup, especially since I'm just playing so many goddamn games right now in September, but I don't want to rotate too much. I still need to take this as seriously as possible. I have rotated a little bit. This is what I've done. Oberlin up front, so he's replaced, obviously, Mitrovic. Avia, who has not made an appearance for a while, at left, or at least I'm putting him at left wing. He's a right footer who's got 1-star weak foot. So to be a left winger with a right foot and 1-star weak foot is just awful, you know. But he's just growing with his overall so goddamn quickly that I feel like I've got to give him games. And Davies is going to play at the right-hand side as well. I'm actually going to swap those two over. So yeah, if Felix Avia has a future at Newcastle, then he's got to do it on that right-hand side, because I cannot see him doing well on the left. But Davies goes there instead. Wilson, by the way, Patrick Wilson, the goalkeeper we've been training up forever, is going to get up now and get his first game, his first full start. 75 overall when he was only 62 early last season. It's mental. Here we go then. The cup games have not been kind to me. I've been knocked out straight away in the FA Cup in the last 2 seasons by QPR as well, in the exact same fixture straight away. And in the Carabao Cup, I think I got straight away knocked out again in the last 2 seasons as well. I might have made it through to the 4th round of one of these Carabao Cups, but no further than that, surely. It's been seriously disappointing in the last 2 seasons, and I've got to rectify it this time out. That means hitting West Brom with a ruthless game. Cannot give up anything. Got to go for it. What the fuck is it with cup games? Their first attack right up the middle, bang, goal. Nah, this is a joke. What a fast switch, by the way, across to the other side of the pitch. And then, not even that far, but the ball straight up the middle and a rocket pass. The first thing Patrick Wilson, my youth academy goalkeeper, has to deal with, beats him in it to goal. Way to fucking shit all over the kid's confidence, for Christ's sake. Maybe it's the pants, I don't know. It's a bit to go. All the way, son. Go. Ah, fires a shot wide. All right, that's fine. We're only 7 minutes into this one. Oh my God, he's on. What a counter attack. What a block by Manquillo. How about that? Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm pushing so high up. My defense is always getting exposed, and this one fucking guy keeps shooting every time he gets a shot on goal. Patrick Wilson, my goalkeeper, does nothing about it. They just seem to be moving and playing so much quicker as well. And Lascelles is just so close to blocking it. He gets across, he sticks it, like it's that far. And then that far away from his hand. And then that far squeezing into the net. It's just, brutal. Change, fucking play. Oh, now it's just not listening to me. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! I can't believe it. It just wouldn't change. In the air, I'm sure you heard the clicking. I'm spamming LB. Poor fucking Patrick Wilson is getting torched in his Newcastle debut. I'm spamming the fucking change player button, trying to get it to Shelby, I think, to try to win the header. And in the end, nothing happens. They take the touch, give it to Welbeck. Every single shot is a rocket that is just that far away from clipping the post and going in. Like, it's always a perfect strike that Wilson can do nothing about. But he's going to concede at this rate 5-6 in his debut. It's a fucking... Oh. And what is going on with this fucking West Bromwich Albion team? They've got Olunga Ogada, whoever the fuck that is, Welbeck, Lecco, Iwobi, Gibbs. What is this fucking West Brom team? They're going through a goddamn identity crisis, but it's a fucking good identity crisis, that's for sure. Or at least as it turns out anyway. Oh, that was actually a really good move. I was happy with that. It's a shame it just didn't end up in a goal. Like fucking every other attack that... Yes! Oh, miracle. Goddamn miracle. We've scored. Let's go. There was a good chance of that Oberlin shot getting blocked as well. There was a defender right on him, but we have one. Now all we've got to do is get 2 in the second. Is there someone at that back post? Fake shot. Right into fucking Kieran Gibbs. It's typical. Alright then. We are 3-1 down in the cup. And their goals have just been fucking just ridiculous, am I right? They are smashing the shit out of these shots and finding the top corner so perfectly. I feel so sorry for Patrick Wilson. I really wish I didn't put him in this game. There's nothing that he can do about these, but fuck me. I love this kid's ball control. Sabitzer, bang. Oh, deflected it in! It might be an own goal. I don't care. We've got 2. Come on. 1 goal just to tie this up and take it extra time. Read that nicely. Shelby. Good pass. Well timed. Sabitzer's through. This could be it. This could be the moment. Oh my God. Foster saves. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, they've turned it over. What in the hell? What in the hell? Oh, just put it... No. What's going on? What is going on? These are goals I always score. Surely it must have been the pressure on the defense. Oh, no. Yadelin, we're crossing it. I know that they've got all their numbers back. I really don't want to fly from from downtown, but if I've got to, I've got to. Poor decision. Poor decision. Oberlin can't hold the fucking ball up for his life. Why did I try it? Oh my god. I didn't even think of that either. Fuck. Darren Moore's not in charge of this West Brom team. I would have fucking thought it with the amount of goddamn players or the specific players that were in that side, but Alan Pardew's come to fucking St. James and done us. Oh god. And he really hasn't done shit. Just 3 fucking thunder cunt strikes has done us over again. Oh, another early exit in the cup. It's in Newcastle's DNA. Just a bunch of fucking losers in the cup. Oh, God, we're an embarrassment. Well, I mean, bring on the FA Cup anyway. Yeah, sure. Jeez. January cannot get here any sooner. I swear, if I do not get out of the 3rd round of the FA Cup, if I don't progress, if I get knocked out straight away, I will genuinely be on suicide watch. You think I'm joking? I'm fucking not. Call my family, call the police, make sure I'm safe when that video goes up if I get knocked out straight away, because I will not be able to live with myself. You think I'm joking? I will end it fucking all. I swear. Swansea now versus Newcastle, an away game, 5 at the back defense. I'm skipping it and ending the month, and ending it with a draw. So, okay, cool. Fun fact too, by the way, I'm undefeated this entire season. The only loss that I've had, that one fucking game in that one cup competition. Every other game has been either a draw or a win. The only loss, the only game where if you lose, you get knocked out of the competition. I will advance to this game against Porto, leave it there. That'll be the first game in the next episode. I keep getting so many loan offers for this bloke, Orellana. I might even just let him go. But honestly, the fact is I might end up using him a little later down the track, so I don't want to let him go. Yes, I know I could just recall him, and you know what? If I get another loan offer for him, I'll let him go. But yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather he just stay here. Monthly scouting updates. Are my absolutely overpaid, useless prick of scouts going to let me down again? Maybe. Dennis Ubar is... Wow. Okay. Apologies, Graham, or what is Gordon. Gordon, that's right. You've come up with a decent one. He looks like he's going to have a good overall. His potential, however, isn't amazing, but he's by far the best player that we've seen so far, so we'll get him in. How about in Brazil then? Scrolling down. Gabriel, Xavier, maybe. Nah, not a great value. The potential is a bit average, and again, no standouts from Brazil. And finally, it's Argentina. Come on, son. Something. Nothing. Man, how's the best player that we have? We're scouting Argentina, Brazil, and Nigeria. The best player comes out of Nigeria. Seriously? Come on. But we've made it to the 2nd of October. The next game is against Porto. It'll be the first game I more than likely play in the next episode, but that will do it for me. And yeah, we'll leave it here. Knocked out of another cup competition. I am in so much pain. The FA Cup, lads, don't worry. It's coming. January. Gotta get it. Gotta get it fucking done. Honestly, I'm just considering every single other game, every Premier League game and every Champions League game, practice matches, scratchies, training sessions, preparing for the 3rd round of the FA Cup. Until the next episode, my name is the MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, that'll do it for me. God, I'm just heartbroken. Have a good one. Bye-bye.